Hi, this is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Our devotion for today, February 3rd, 2021, is from the Gospel of Mark, the 8th chapter, verses 22 through 25. Verse 22, and they came to Bethsaida, and 7 people brought to him a blind man and begged him to touch him. Well, Bethsaida, also known as Julias, is in the Golan Heights of Israel, and it is here where Jesus encounters this blind man who has friends begging Jesus to touch him, to heal him. Verse 23, and he took the blind man by the hand and he led him out of the village, and when he had spit on his eyes and laid his hands on him, he asked him, "Do you see anything?" Well, Jesus has heard the blind man's friends' plea. So he leads the blind man out of the village, and then he, Jesus, spits on the man's eyes, and Jesus lays his hands on him. And here we have a picture of the Creator working on his creation, trying to fix what is wrong, refashioning, reshaping, remolding, if you will, the physical body of the eyes in particular, so that this man can see the people around. So Jesus asked the man, "Do you see anything?" Okay, and the question to see is to see if Jesus has been successful in bringing sight to the man's eyes. Verse 24 and following. And he looked up and he said, "I see people, but they look like trees walking, so not clearly." Then Jesus laid his hands on his eyes again, and he opened his eyes. His sight was restored, and he saw everything clearly. Well, the blind man is able to say that he saw people, but unclearly at first. People look more like walking trees. So Jesus goes back to work on the man's eyes. And when Jesus finally opens the man's eyes, the man's sight is restored, and he's able to see everything clearly. Sometimes our being recreated, our being refashioned and remolded takes time, maybe more than one attempt. Our healing is a process. Our recreation is a process. For us who are both sinners and saints, it is a continuous process. But we are in the hands of the Creator, who is working diligently in recreating us into who we are meant to be as disciples of Jesus and children of God. For all of us who have asked Jesus for help, He is already at work within us to heal us, to bring us vision, so that we can see clearly. Thanks be to God. Go in peace. Serve the Lord.